Cuteness is not an especially high priority when it comes to legendary Pokémon. But despite this, some of them are incredibly adorable. Generally, their look is meant to inspire a sense of awe and/or dread, which does not lend itself to being fluffy and delightful. That being said, cuteness is also a very subjective thing, and some of these designs, whether intentionally or not, certainly fit the bill. Most of the legendaries seem quite intimidating, but a few of them do seem a bit more approachable. Here are 10 of the cutest, least terrifying legendary types to date. Before we dive in, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This 1-second action will really help us to make more videos like that. Alright, let's get started.
Look out! No, Pikachu! Are you alright, buddy?
Number 10. Entei. Cute may not be the perfect word to describe Entei. However, it has nobility and poise that cannot be denied. Entei looks like it would be a truly trustworthy companion. It also looks like it would be really good at playing fetch, which is another plus. Entei can shoot out blasts of fire that are hotter than magma, and every time it roars, a volcano explodes. Those are both red flags when choosing a potential pet. On the other hand, Entei looks like a big, fluffy dog with a handlebar mustache, so maybe the risks are worth it. Number 9. Regigigas. Once again, Regigigas is lower on the list because it might not meet the standard definition of cute. It's an inhuman golem monster with no face after all. On the other hand, this guy kinda looks like a taco. It is hard to be scared of a monster that looks like a taco, all things considered. So sure, Regigigas can create an army of legendary golem monsters to do its bidding and shoot out devastating energy beams, but it's kinda cute. Number 8. Silverly. Silverly is a mess in the best possible way. It's got the head of a bird, the body of a dog, a couple of lizard arms, and a fishtail. And it's just delightful. It truly is the Super Skrull of the Pokémon world. There is just something about the way that Silverly was Frankenstein together that makes it difficult to be intimidated by. It would certainly be a worthy adversary, as it can be vicious around those it does not trust, but it's hard not to want to just give it a treat and tell it that everything's going to be alright. Number 7. Cresselia. Cresselia is one of the few legendary Pokémon that just looks friendly. It looks like you could hop on this thing's back and it would fly you off to paradise. Cresselia is also far more gentle than most of her fellow legendaries. It can basically shoot the northern lights out of her tail during a quarter moon. Its feathers can keep you from having nightmares. It is highly skilled at healing the members of the party. Everything about Cresselia is sweet and wholesome. Some Pokémon want to fight and destroy and wreak havoc. Cresselia just wants to make sure that you're going to get a good night's sleep. Number 6. Terrakion. Terrakion is a study in contrasts. It has a very intimidating body and a very relatable face. This is a beast that one could reason with. And sure, its Pokédex entry says that it has a charge that is strong enough to break through a giant castle wall in one blow. But it would never do that to one of its friends, right? Terrakion is a half dog, half cow, and all heart. It even stands up for Pokémon who are being bullied, especially if they're small and outmatched by their opponent. Overall, it seems like a stand-up Pokémon. Number 5. Tapu Lele. From an aesthetic perspective alone, Tapu Lele is pretty adorable, what with its flying pink shell and ruffled sleeves and pointy hat. Still, there's something inherently unpleasant about Tapu Lele as well. It flies above its island home, dropping scales that have the power to heal wounds. That's sweet of it, right? However, touch too many of those scales and it will have the opposite effect. On the other hand, it literally runs on flower power. Number 4. Uxie. Uxie is one of the 3 legendary lake guardians, and choosing between it and the other 2, Mespirit and Azelf, was difficult. These are all incredibly cute Pokémon, verging on obnoxiously cute. Azelf has this blank stare that's weirdly endearing, and Mespirit looks adorably grumpy. But Uxie wins out because of how relaxed and laid back it looks. Also, it birthed all of the knowledge in the universe, which is pretty neat. Yet despite all of that intelligence, Uxie doesn't need to rub it in anyone's face. It doesn't have to brag or pose, it just floats along. Its eyes closed in quiet contemplation, which is good because if anybody looks into its eyes, their memories will be lost forever. That's less cute. Number 3. Calyrex. Like Terrakion, Calyrex is all about contrast. On the one hand, it looks Christmassy and magical, like it could be the Rudolph to Delibird's Santa. On the other hand, Calyrex might be the grumpiest Pokémon around. It does not look pleased with the giant bud it is forced to carry around on its head, and understandably so. Its constant look of disdain and annoyance, juxtaposed with its whimsical aesthetic, make Calyrex an easy Pokémon to empathize with. It also occasionally rides a ghost horse, which is pretty legit. Number 2. Cosmog. Cosmog is essentially just an adorable emoji face floating in a cloud. So easy cuteness points there. Aside from that, this is a Pokémon with a very endearing personality. Cosmog is a little too trusting, a little too desperate for affection for its own good. It's naive, frequently getting itself into dangerous situations as a result of its inherent curiosity. It also creates wormholes when it's stressed, which is a little concerning. Basically, Cosmog is a fragile little baby, and the drive to nurture and protect it from the elements is only magnified by its cuteness. Then it evolves and looks absolutely terrifying. Number 1. Kubfu. This wasn't even a contest. Kubfu might be the single cutest Pokémon ever created. It's trying so hard to be scary, and that just makes it more precious. Look at it, trying to look all tough. Look at its little frown, its angry eyebrows, its tiny fists. It's putting so much effort into being intimidating, and it's not working at all. And sure, its evolution, Urshifu, looks a bit more fearsome, but it's still reasonably huggable, at least until it switches to its Gigantamax form and becomes quite possibly the scariest Pokémon ever. That's all in this video. Which one is more cute for you from this list? Let me know that in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.